What's up, everybody? It is a Blue Drake, and today you are going to be witnessing some robot abuse. I'm sorry. But we're going to be looking at this project that I have been following for a little while now, and this is actually being developed by the original creator of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. His name is Wilhelm... I'm not even going to try. I'm sorry, man. But I've been following some of the things that he's been working on because he creates all sorts of very interesting physics-based things within Unity. It's very cool, and I suggest that you go follow him yourself if you want to keep track of it. But in a lot of games, my problem that I have with them is blowing up robots never really seems to be all that much fun. There's a lot of games that I cover that are incredibly violent and have lots of gore where blowing up people is actually very interesting, blowing off limbs and then... Sorry, YouTube, please don't demonetize me, but blowing up robots has always never been as fun, and I think I can tell you why. In a lot of games, the robots don't have depth. They don't have all of these different components that you can blow off and see how that affects their function, but in this prototype project that Wilhelm has been working on, all of that changes, because you see, all of these little robots that he is so mercilessly mowing down, not only are they procedurally generated, but they have all of these different types of components. So, if you were to blow off the legs, well, the robot's still going to try to walk. If you blow up the CPU cores, you're going to destroy the robot's brain. If you blow up the batteries, you're going to destroy the robot's life force, and the robot will continue trying to operate until its dying breath. Quite frankly, this is the most brutal robot murdering simulator I have ever seen in my life, and it's amazing. So, not only that, but the robots also will attempt to teach themselves how to walk. They'll attempt to use whatever limbs they have to keep themselves upright as you are abusing them. And not only do they walk with 2 legs, but they can teach themselves how to walk with 4 legs, 6 legs, 17, whatever many legs, and they will do the same. In fact, if you notice, this one with 4 legs actually is much more stable than the one he was abusing previously. Now, we are all going to die because of this when the robot uprising occurs, but for now, this is just really, really cool. Also, this looks really weird. But sometimes the robots get a little bit too happy. So, I have no idea as of yet. This has not been announced as a video game. This has not been announced as something you can purchase, just like everything that I find. Right now, it's just an experimental demo, but it's a really cool experimental demo, and it solves a very interesting problem that I think is in a lot of games that have things like robots. This is taking something and adding layers of complexity to it, which makes blowing up these things considerably more interesting. They have all of these different components where they try to... Bye-bye, little guy. Where they try to keep themselves upright, they try to survive, they try to attack you, and now blowing up robots and destroying these little creations is more fun than I've ever really seen before. So, that is this project. Hopefully you think it's also pretty cool. Make sure you go follow Wilhelm. See, I don't understand. Only 30K followers. You'd think these guys would have, like, because this is where the magic happens. These people are where the magic happens. So make sure you go give him a follow. I unfollowed so I could actually like show that I follow. Press the follow button, and go watch what these guys create, because these are the people. These are the places where really, really cool things happen. And eventually, you might be able to have little armored robot tanks like this that you can have big epic battles with. Bam. Brain dead tank. Or even better, maybe you could have 2 armies of robots that you pit against each other. That would be pretty cool. Alright, well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. This project, as far as I know, has no name, no release date, nothing, but it is very cool. And every single time that I see games with robots where you just kind of shoot them and there's just like a puff of smoke or electricity or whatever and they fall out of sky, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much untapped potential there. I wish we could have robots that are more fun to shoot at, where every single bullet that rips through the thing might have some impact on him, like its logic or whatever. There's so much potential there that has not really been explored as much in this way, and I think that this is one of the ways that will hopefully be explored here very soon. So make sure you go follow them. Make sure you go check them out. It is very cool. Kind of reminds me of like the little portal bots, but now you can abuse them super hard. I wonder if YouTube is going to start demonetizing this. I read an article recently that YouTube was actually demonetizing robot arena videos as what did they classify it as? I think they like animal cruelty. They classified it as animal cruelty, like dog fighting, but with robots, and apparently that's still immoral. It's ridiculous. So it'll be funny to see what they think of this. But there it is. It is very cool, and I'm going to be playing a lot of this if it ever comes out. So, all right, that's it. Remember, Blue Drake loves you, and make sure you stick around and subscribe if you want to find more random things that I happen to just know about or am curious about that I like to show you, and I will see you in the next one. Okay. I don't know how to end videos. This is always awkward. This is always very strange for me. Banana bread is pretty good.